Yo, what is up guys, it is FullySpaced here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a hidden base. This is a hidden starter base, and will be great for everybody to use when you first start in Minecraft. It's also just a really nifty base to have, and you could always turn it into your little mining base. So the most important thing about this base is definitely the terraforming. As you can see here, I'm just hand terraforming, creating a little overhang to hide my base underneath. I use the oak logs to make a support beam and make it look like the cliff or base of the hill is being held up by my logs. Then I just started to add some cobblestone and stone to give more detail to the build and just create a different type of build environment that makes a little bit more unique to Minecraft itself. As you can see now, I'm still terraforming, just using the cobblestone, stone and grass to really get my entrance to my base. I want to give it as much detail, so I was trying to get little overhangs and things here and there, just to make it look like the cliff or the base has been sat there, been sat here for a while, and it's just used by someone. Also gives that feel of the base being hidden away, like nobody should know about it or it doesn't want to be seen. However, later on I do add torches and a path, which does make it quite obvious. But you could make it out like as the house has been lost or something. It's an old abandoned place. So you could go about this however you really want and choose what kind of way you want this base to look. As you can see here, this is kind of the start foundation of it. Pretty simple, laid out underneath with an overhang. Just a few nice spruce doors and just a bit of detail to the edges. And then I decided to start adding a bit of light, so I added a stone wall with a fence on top and a torch on top of that. I actually moved one because I thought the path had been too small, and from here on I just made a path out of the path block, cobblestone, spruce wood, podzol and just grass. I definitely think this place was perfect to build it, just in a little hill surrounded by trees, so it's still going to be spotted by everyone. I went around the front of the house and just added a bit of detail. So I started off adding 2 lanterns, added a few barrels later on, and just added a bit of greenery to make it look a little flower or so just out front, just to give it a bit more detail. The barrels do make it look like a bit of a dwarven bunker, which I found pretty cool. But yeah, this is a really simple start to the build, you can see. From such a simple build using simple materials, it looks really great. So we head over onto the inside. From here I literally just surrounded the walls with spruce and made the floor birch. This just brings out more detail to the build instead of using one colour of wood, as we're probably going to be using a lot of wood in this build as you're early into the game and you don't really have enough materials to be building with other sorts of materials that cost a lot more and you should probably be reserving, whereas wood is really easy to get. I just moved over my support beam as I noticed it was not centered with the walls, so there was actually two blocks on one side and one on the other, so the doors weren't actually centered. Whenever you're building, just keep looking and making sure, take a step back and just look at your build and think, what can I change to it to make it look better? That's what I always do. I was being a bit lazy here and I didn't want to flow up it, so I just added a light on the other side. Once I had done all the walls, I quickly moved on to the ceiling. Be careful when you're doing the ceiling, you don't want to be one block above ground so that when you break the ceiling, you can't replace it with wood, otherwise your ceiling is going to look horrible from above because you'll be able to see the wood. So you just want to make sure there is a layer of grass above you. I do still have 2 cobblestone blocks in the build here. I'm not going to change those. I instead decide to cover them up later. Right now I'm just adding some stairs just to give the build a bit more detail and look like it's been sat here for a while, and some of the walls are a bit broken and decaying. It's just a lot more pleasing to look at from a player's point of view. You don't really need to do this if you're playing for the first time and you're playing survival, because this is just a waste of materials. It just makes the build look slightly better. That's how I covered it up, by just making a little slope with the root stairs. From here onwards, I literally just went about decorating the house in certain ways. I played around with ways to add loads of chests, and I didn't really like it in the end, so I just went with a simple few chests instead of loads. However, you can just simply add loads of chests if you wanted to, stacked on top of each other. From here on, I'm going to let the video play out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more, and let me know what you want to see in the next video. I've been really busy recently, so I haven't had much time to upload, so I'm just trying to get as many videos done and out as possible, but I don't want to rush anything because I still want to keep the videos up to scratch. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm going to let this video play out. As you can see, I'm literally just building the interior. Everything is pretty basic and easy to follow from here if you want to follow it. If not, if you just want to see the final design, just stick around. So yeah, please subscribe and like, and suggest any videos or ideas in the comments, and I would definitely be getting around to looking at doing some of those. Hope you enjoyed, and peace.